J. Michael, for more than a year, a team of researchers from the University of South Florida has been searching for answers. It's a school that's been under fire for allegations of abuse, and family members say that their loved ones died suspicious deaths. Now, using ground-penetrating radar, the team led by Dr. Aaron Kimmerly found evidence of nearly 50 burials, the grave sites extending beyond the area where only 31 crosses are staked in the ground. Now, with support from Attorney General Pam Bondi and U.S. Senator Bill Nelson, the team hopes to exhume bodies from the cemetery.
I'm just thinking about them bodies they're gonna find. So now children come down, they come to see their parents. He tell Godfather, tell them they ran away. We ain't seen we're looking for him. Back out there in the woods in that hole. They actually killed people out there. They got away with it. I don't think they got away with it.
They'll find some fractured skulls, maybe broken arms, because they weren't gentle at all. I don't think the boys died of natural causes. And I also think the boys that they shot or beat up that they caught running away, they were threw them in the river or left their bodies in the woods.
And when I go to the pit, we can only go so close, and I asked him why was I allowed to go closer to the pit, because it go right over in the hill. He said, well, you don't question me, because there's a lot of things that happen in this pit you might not want to see. Then if you see it, we're going to have to kill you for seeing it.
Do to you, and as I think about it, talk about it, I get nervous, but because I draw back on memories where I've been really beat, beat several times. I was abused. In fact, first beating I got was reckless eyeballing.
I know people's heard the stories. This is experience. This actually happened. This is real life that went on back in the earlier days, the 50s and 60s. If you was to beat a kid the way we was beat, you wouldn't get out of jail. You would be in jail the rest of your life. The leather strap, excuse me. The fear of it, the fear of going to the White House back in my younger days is something I just can't explain to you. And it's there, it's in me. It's been in me for over 50 years that I've carried this.
What is this? All I know what's on the pillow, because your face got to be in the pillow. And then when they hurt you, you got to put the face down. Some people have to put their face in when they slob, they vomit, you know what I'm saying? And just like,
Nasty pillow that had puke on it and poop and everything else. And you'd have to bite it to keep from screaming. You'd have to hold on to the bars. If you turned loose of them, or turn your face around to look at them, or started hollering and screaming, they would just quit. If you had 20 licks coming, if you done had 19, they'd start all over. And so you learn to just scream inside and not say it out loud.
A lady in our hood come see her boy, right? They beat him so bad. I mean, he hit him in the face with that real belt wide thing, and they threw his head up. They put him in detention. And when when mother and father come to see him, I said, he said they was in the detention, but I eased on and tossed them around and that they beat the boy half to death. I told her, but she couldn't see him. You done heard people say, I beat the out of you. I seen him twice. The guy was in my car. He worked at the dairy. And when he went to the dairy, he wore white. And he got beat so bad, his blood and sweat is running out. I felt sorry for the guy. Just because he wouldn't say good morning to his teacher.
Mr. Crockett. I think Mr. Crockett was the school principal, but he also beat kids. He one of the guys who would do the beating. Him and Mr. Ellis and Mr. Dozier. And several, he was about five, maybe six people who beat kids. Different guys, But Mr. Ellis and Mr. Crockett beat me. So
it was a scary place. It was like I guess green or white or whatever place, funny, scary looking. And once we got in, it had a strange smell about it. And it would seem like it stayed closed up until somebody go over there. It had a stale smell and everything. And I looked on the walls and stuff, and I said, well, look, what is all this up against the walls? It seemed like it was blood against the walls. So I say, you know, this real blood, where they done trying to hurt somebody, or kill somebody, or something like that. And so when they went in there, they turned a fan on, and the fan go whoop, 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 whoop. And they keep from hearing the noise when they spank it because the sounds are so loud, you know.
The White House, it was very well insulated and people couldn't hear you screaming in there. That's why they use it, I suppose. And there would be a line of boys outside and they would be peeing in their pants, some of them, and calling for mama and daddy and calling for Jesus, but they just didn't get any help. And Mr. Dozier would come out, and if we were still in the line, we had to hear the other boys getting beat, and he would do like this, like, you kids be quiet now, we got to be orderly here. And he would pull you and push you in the room when it was your turn, and when they got through with you, they would take you to the back door and push you.
We went to weren't actually a school. It was, to me, more or less today, when I look back, a concentration camp. It was a place that you was beat into what they wanted you to do. You was the day that you went to school, you was taught this. You had to learn to write a letter at home and said, "Dear Mother, I am fine, and I hope you are too." We had a wonderful time over the weekend, and I know you're very proud of me. Those words you had to write home every week. So when things was happening to us, when you write that kind of letter home, your mom, your parent had no idea what trouble you was going through.